What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always. Spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about: football, basketball, and boxing. Let's get to it. So we got football season coming up soon. The NFL's almost here. I can't wait for it. Training camp is in full effect. Preseason will be here before we know it. Now, I don't get too much into the preseason because you really don't know what's what during the preseason. Guys got to get loose, though, get warmed up. I understand that totally. I wanted to start with my predictions of how things are going to go this year in the NFL based on my opinion. And I want to start with the NFC South. Primarily because it's the weakest division in all the NFL, in my personal opinion. Nobody in that division has any Super Bowl aspirations other than the fact they're professional football players and they should think they're going to win every game. That being said, the New Orleans Saints, they in trouble. They dealing with some injuries, quarterback, all-pro offensive lineman down. And they didn't even win the division last year. I didn't expect them to win it this year. I will say, in this division, you're only going to get one team that'll go to the playoffs because you have to get one, because whoever wins the division needs to be in the playoffs. But that team, although they'll get a top 4 seed, won't be a top 4 team in the NFC, in my personal opinion. I don't see it. They might be one of the top 7. Maybe. We'll see how it plays out. Now, I'm expecting for Bryce Young to take some steps forward. He was a highly touted quarterback. Things ain't go so well, partially to do with the talent around him, O-line and all. But I think this year they'll take a step forward. He'll take a step forward. And I got faith that they'll get better. But playoffs, I don't see it. Maybe they'll win 6 to 7 games this year. Maybe. But I think he will have improvement for sure. Kirk Cousins in Atlanta, that's the big deal. They hoping for a big jump. Now, they already obviously looking to the future with their draft pick, obviously, at quarterback. But Kirk Cousins is a nice stopgap. And they paid him to get the job done. And he's going to be motivated to get the job done. Kurt is a great regular season quarterback. Just doesn't come through in the playoffs that much. But I do think that he will have Atlanta trying to battle for the top spot in the division. I do think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will secure it, though. Baker Mayfield and the rest of that group, Steady Eddie, Mike Evans, who is underrated, doesn't get talked about enough for how consistent he is at the wide receiver position. I expect them to do big things this year, as far as winning the division, I should say. Not big things in terms of making noise in the playoffs, but the fact that guys on that team have been in big games during the Tom Brady experience, and just last year won the division, won a game in the playoffs. I see a repeat. It won't be easy. I think they'll win maybe 10 games total, but that'll be enough in that division to win the division. Stay tuned. I'll be getting into the other divisions very soon. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. Let's go back and forth. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok.